What's going on, guys? New York Sports Hub here, and today in this video I'm going to be doing a video about the New York Giants. It's kind of my first New York Giants related video when I made the top 5 Giants going into the season. So I'm at my Giants wall. I've got the Giants banner there, I've got the Giants poster, and I've got the Giants scroll banner there. So let's get this video underway. So this video is going to be about, can the Giants pull off a possible 9-7 playoff spot in 2020? And I think it is possible. I think there's a very, very small chance, but I don't think it is impossible. I think we have a small chance of doing it. So, first off, let's talk about the negatives here. So, week 1, against the Pittsburgh Steelers is a very losable game. I think that's a game we could definitely lose. I said that in my schedule prediction video, my first video I ever made. I said that that was a very losable game. The Steelers got a lot of talent on that team. I think that is a very losable game, and I think we're pretty similar, but I think we will win that game. So if, like, the worst-case scenario, we could lose to the Steelers, I also think we could definitely lose to the Browns. The Browns have a lot of talent on that team, but they haven't really pulled off a great season. So I had them beating the Browns, but once again, it's a very losable game. I can definitely see them losing. Now, if the Giants were to pull off a playoff spot, there's 2 scenarios I think that could happen. The first scenario would be they win the game against Tampa Bay. We've beaten Tampa Bay 2 years in a row. I think we do have the talent to beat them. Tom Brady's not the same quarterback he used to be. Their defense isn't like all pro. It's not like amazing defense. It's still good, but it's not the best. Their offense is pretty good. They got one of the best receiving corps in the league with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. They also got Rob Gronkowski on the team. I don't know if he really play much this year, but once again, they do have him on the team. And I think the Buccaneers are going to be really good. They got O.J. Howard as well. And once again, we should have lost last year. We lost because the kicker missed the 2 extra points, and he missed the game-winning field goal at the end of the game. It was only from 35 yards out. It wasn't very far. It was a field goal he should have made. We should have lost that game, if I was going to be honest with you. But we did have Janoris Jenkins. He had a terrible game. But anyway, that's a game we definitely can win. I think we have the talent to win that game, but it's just very tough. But if we were to win that game, there's 7 wins. So if we're going to get 8 wins, the game against Arizona, I still think that's a winnable game. I don't think Arizona's one of the top teams in the league. I think they're definitely going to be a sleeper team. I think they're definitely going to be good, but I don't think that's a game we could definitely, like, it's unbeatable. That's a game we could definitely win. I think there's definitely a 50-50 chance, but I really like what Arizona did in the offseason, and I'm a big fan of them. I think they're going to be really good this year. I'm a big Kyler Murray fan. We lost to them last year, but that was a game we could have won last year. We should have won that game. It was very close. We kept it close, and it's a game we could have won. And with an improved defense, we could beat the Cardinals, but it's still going to be very tough. But if it were to happen, if we were going to make the playoffs, there's 8 wins. There's 2 wins, 2 more wins to 6. That's 8 wins for you. So now for the 9th win. The game against the Rams. Very winnable game. The Rams are, once again, were a very disappointing team last year. I don't like their offense at all. Jared Goff is not a good quarterback. They don't have Todd Gurley anymore. And the receiving corps is okay. They got Cooper Kupp. But I'm not high in their offense. And their defense is stacked. They got Aaron Donald. Not really much to say here. He's the best player in the NFL. So, I mean, they're going to be a tough team to beat. We're flying away across the country, but that is definitely a game we can win. I remember the Buccaneers won last year. It was like 52. I don't know, like the Buccaneers scored like 50 points. And the Rams aren't an unbeatable team. It is in Los Angeles. Anything can happen there. A lot of points are scored down in Los Angeles. That's a game we could definitely win. So that's 9 wins. And that might not even just be a playoff spot. That could be a division win because of how weak this division is. The Cowboys and Eagles aren't going to be Super Bowl contending teams this year. I mean, the Eagles didn't have a good offseason. I don't think they did well in the draft. The final rounds of the draft, I thought they did pretty good. The Cowboys did get CeeDee Lamb, but I'm still not high on the Cowboys. Dak Prescott's just not a good quarterback. He doesn't deserve all that money. And Ezekiel Elliott's been kind of inconsistent the past 2 years. I feel like he's kind of had some off-the-field issues and stuff like that. He's kind of a diva sometimes. And their receiving corps is really good. They got Blake Jarwin, who kills us. They have Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and our defense really struggled against Dallas. We got killed by them, 35 points and 37 points. And but once again, they're not an unbeatable team. And for the Eagles, they're a beatable team. They're an extremely beatable team. And we should have won the past 2 games. We've played at Philly. We should have won. We should have won both those games. And once again, a 19-3 lead and a 17-3 lead. And the back in 2017, they had the 61-yard field goal. That's a game we could have won. So there's like that's a win right there. That's a 9-7, possibly a 10-6. But this is the dream scenario for the Giants. That's kind of what this video is about. Just the dream scenario. If the Giants were to make the playoffs, that's how I would see it happening. So that's gonna do it for this one. What would your dream scenario be? What game would you see them rather winning, not the games I picked? But I think those are the most winnable games on the schedule, and if we were to win those games, that's how I would see it happening. So that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.